Hello everybody, and welcome to the NASCAR Legend Series Trilogy Tournament. This is the round of 12, race number 2, the final race of the round of 12, where 4 drivers will go home today. These drivers all took part in the last race 3 weeks ago after a week's delay due to spring break, but now that we are back, we are ready to see who will go home and who will advance to the round of 8. We are here at the Bojangles Speedway road course, a very tight, twisty road course that's very, very slow in terms of lap times, and there is rain on the way, meaning the race has been shortened from approximately 5 or 6 laps was going to be the original distance, now to a 4-lap super sprint. All 12 of these drivers are ready today. The last time we were here was the championship race, but that was on the oval. So this is a track none of these drivers have ever tackled before. Again, very tight, and now it's time to get to the drivers to watch. We have Kurt Busch, who sits on the pole after fantastic qualifying laps. And then we have Jimmie Johnson and Carl Edwards starting a little bit deeper in the field, but they were great the last time we were here on the oval, if that means anything. And then Ryan Newman, starting in the back, is just below the cut line. He'll have to fight hard today. Now as we go to our starting lineup, it's going to be Kurt Busch and Tony Stewart on the front row. Second row is going to be Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick. Row 3 is Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Richard Petty. Row number 4 is going to be Cale Yarborough and Carl Edwards. Row number 5 is Jimmie Johnson and Jeff Gordon. Row number 6 is Ryan Newman and Darrell Waltrip. And now we get to today's race facts. It's a 4-lap race, 83% chance of rain. Kurt Busch is on the pole. Carl Edwards and Jimmie Johnson battled up front the last time we were on this track, but it was a different layout, so that might not mean anything. The rain should hold off until the end of this 4-lap sprint as the green flag is in the air. Kurt Busch will lead him down into turn number 1. Tony Stewart right behind him. As you see the field already getting strung out single file, as it is so difficult to navigate. As you see Junior slip a little bit there at the back. Such a difficult course as Tony Stewart's going to peek to the inside, and he has an issue. Smokes his tires, maybe a wheel hop, but he is hard into that wall. Collecting our leader, Kurt Busch. The 2 front runners wreck out. It looks like Tony Stewart just gets in there and wheel hops, taking out Kurt Busch as well. Both of those drivers will be done, and that'll put them both below the cut line. So unless something crazy happens here with some other drivers, both Tony Stewart and Kurt Busch will be out of the round of 8. As we have 2 laps to go to see who will claim the rest of the spots as rain is moving in. Green flag is out once again. Kyle Busch this time leads him through the corner. Dale Earnhardt Jr. gets a good run, tries to make a move to the outside of Kevin Harvick, so hard to pass. But he'll be able to hang in side by side and get to that second position. And we've got a wreck in the back. Kyle Busch took the white flag lap. That means the race is over. There is no final lap here. And it's the 2 we told to watch out for. Jimmie Johnson and Carl Edwards. Newman gets into Carl Edwards, who gets into Jimmie Johnson. And that'll put Newman tied for the cutoff spot. As we'll have to see where points fall as you see the replay there. Both of those drivers get cleaned up as Kyle Busch will come around under caution to take the checkered flag as rain starts to fall here. 2 races in a row, the rain's been like that too. Congratulations to Kyle Busch for holding off in the end of this very short sprint race. As now, we need to look at the points to see who advances to the round of 8. And Ryan Newman, just after turning Carl Edwards, which might have needed to be looked at, he will lose the tiebreaker to Kevin Harvick by the terms of best finish. Heartbreaking for him. Kurt Busch, Tony Stewart, Carl Edwards will also go home. Now you see here are the 8 drivers that will move on to next round, which should be in 3 weeks from this day. 2 to 3 weeks, depending on when filming starts. You see those 8 drivers will contend for the 2-race round of 8. Thank you everybody so much for watching this race. The extra week was because of spring break, and I do apologize for the extra week being added. But I felt like it was necessary. This track sucked to film at. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad we're moving on to something else. Round of 8 should be out in either 2 to 3 weeks. I haven't really decided yet. The track upcoming, I believe, is Martin-Dega, but it might be Deja Blue Short Track. Can't really remember at this time. But either way, I'm going to continue filming the series, just like I said, in whenever I can. 2 to 3 weeks. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a good night.